and says maybe like a different. So you could have, or maybe a different badger. So to get this working to how we actually want to do this, I want my origin to be a hamburger. That's how we can start. I'd love to be able to type today. Okay. You notice that whenever the syntax is not valid, you'll see these JSON parse errors. They're scary looking, but if you really get stuck, just paste it into the channel and I should be able to help diagnose what's going on. Make sure that your keys are always encased in double quotes. Make sure that your values are either a string encased in double quotes or an array of strings encased in double quotes using comma separation. Okay, so that's always going to be that. Those are generally the rules you need to be valid. Watch out for trailing commas. Some JSON parsers can accept that. The ones I've been working with most recently really don't like it. So make sure if there's a comma, there's something after it, which might be that. All right, so basically, I have now made my my cheatbots done quick able to tweet a hamburger. If I tweeted it right now, I'm literally not kidding. I'm going to go back to Twitter and see if I reload a hamburger. Like that's why it's the done quick bit is all you really have to do is get your grammar right so it makes something, and then it's able to be tweeted. Okay, so this is fine, a hamburger, but I want to make this more interesting. So if we're at an artisanal burger bar, maybe what we want to do is specify what kind of patty we have. So I'm going to start making a rule for patties here. Okay, so we'll have some alternatives. And those alternatives are going to start with, let's say, Angus beef. And we'll also have chicken. Actually, we'll make one fried chicken. I know that's not really a hamburger, but this is my burger bar, and I can declare it to be so if I want. Grilled chicken, turkey, and what else we got? Yeah, elk. That's really a thing. Honestly, I've eaten one. They're good. Bison. Okay, so now we have a couple alternatives for patties. So now what I want to do is essentially say I want my origin to be a patty burger. So now you can see the possible alternatives we can get from here are like a turkey burger, a bison burger, a chicken burger. That'd be grilled chicken burger. Also, fried chicken might be available. Remember, these are always random, so I can click and maybe not see the things that I want to see. They don't go in any sort of order. All right, so that's a good start. So the other thing that we want to have for a burger is buns, or some kind of bread. So we'll have a bun, and let's think about what kind of alternatives we might want to have. Let's say we want to have like a Hawaiian roll. What else would be good? How about let's say Dutch Crunch. For those of you from the Bay Area, you might be familiar with that one. Let's see, whole wheat bread and brioche. And let's see what else. Okay, I want one other option for bread. Oh yeah, of course, on lettuce wrap, because that's how I generally eat a burger anyway. Okay, so now we can say a patty burger, and we'll change this origin to be on. And so now you see what our examples start looking like here. A grilled chicken burger on brioche, a bison burger on Hawaiian roll, a bison burger on brioche, an elk burger on whole wheat bread. So far, we're doing pretty well. Okay, there is exactly one modifier that I think we probably want to do here. Okay, I said we weren't going to go into modifiers, and now I'm deciding that it might actually be a good idea. So if I can remember how to do this, okay. So what I've just done with Patty here is I've appended .a on it. So what .a is essentially, so we're talking still about English language grammar. So if you give the .a modifier to your rule, it's going to print out the appropriate indefinite article. So it could be like a fried chicken or an elk. And that's the things you're actually seeing in the output here. Some other modifiers you might want to look at are .s, which does plurals, and .c, which is capitalization. But we're just going to stick with .a for the time being, because I think that's, actually, now that we actually don't have the ability to do a, we're going to have to, I can't do that? Okay. That might be, oh, we can do let's capitalize that then instead. Oh, wait, is it not? Oh, maybe it's not .c. I beg your pardon. There. That's what I was actually looking for. Oops. There. Okay, so now the patty is aid, and the A is capitalized. And you can see with capital A, an elk burger on Dutch Crunch. Sounds good to me. Okay, so now here's going to be where it gets a little bit deeper, because now we want to have toppings. So let's say we actually do two types of alternatives for origin now. So we do one that's plain, right? Now we're also going to do one that is the same thing. We're also going to have with toppings. Okay, so right now you can see that topping is just sent here in double parens because we don't have a rule that expands it. That's just a nice little debug hint to let you know that you're missing something you probably wanted. So this is what I'm going to do with topping. First, we'll actually just try and make some. So lettuce, tomato. What else we got? Let's try pickle, mustard, mayo, ketchup. All right, got a few things. So now a fried chicken burger on whole wheat bread with mustard. That's one alternative for origin now. But we also might just get ones without topping. So here's a grilled chicken burger on lettuce wrap. Right? So far, we've created a couple different sets of branching paths that will actually give us a little bit more varied output. One thing that we could actually do with origin, if we wanted to go back and make this really kind of shine, is do different origins that say the same things that actually would expand still patty and bun and topping, but also say them different ways. So maybe like instead of like a patty on bun, we could actually say a patty with topping on bun, or perhaps or like bun holding a patty and toppings. So that's cool. And definitely like the last thing that I would like to show you for this is what if I actually wanted to have more than one topping? So maybe I want some different alternatives about how that's generated. What if I made a rule for toppings that was maybe just one topping? Or perhaps it could be two. I forgot the ending hash mark there. Topping and topping. Got the comma, put the comma there. Good so far. Okay, so now we change up here in our origin with one topping. We say we might want pickle and tomato, or maybe just ketchup and mustard. Give me one. Give me one that has just one topping. There we go. All right, so here's an alternative with just one: grilled chicken on Dutch crunch with lettuce. So all that's doing really in this path is randomly expanding toppings into topping and then expanding topping into one of these. Now we do have kind of a little issue that tracery is not really well suited to fix, and that's the fact that I saw it once earlier. It said, I forget exactly what it was, but it ended with and mayo and mayo. Or I'm sorry, with mayo and mayo. So because it's just pulling randomly and not thinking about the things that it's randomly selected before, there is the possibility that what's going to happen is that you'll get a you'll essentially get the same thing chosen twice, and maybe you don't want that to happen. So at this time, you kind of need a strategy to deal with that. There's a couple different ways that we could go about this. One is essentially just have like two separate lists of toppings. So maybe we had vegetable topping and we had condiment. So if I did, let's say, so topping, let's actually call this veg topping. Oops, not veg. Okay, so now we split this one out where it's pickle, and now we'll have a separate set of toppings, and this one will be condiments. Okay, so now we have veg topping or veg topping and condiment. And now maybe we just want condiment itself to be an option. So we'll actually just add that one in as well. Make sure your commas are in. Okay, so lettuce, tomato, pickle, mustard, mayo, ketchup. And now you can see that, well, okay, so Angus beef burger on Dutch crunch with mayo is one option. Let's try another one with, here we go. Angus beef burger on whole wheat bread with tomato and mustard. Perfect, right? So now the trick is, what you want to do is try and get as many ideas into this structure as possible, because the more different things you have for these generation rules, especially the ones at the end, the less you're going to have repeats. So maybe for veg toppings, well, we can go wild. So avocado and arugula. What else would be good? Suggestions from the channel, maybe? Let's see what's good. Something's got to be, well, okay, how about sauerkraut? You laugh, but I guarantee it's actually palatable. And then some more for the condiments. So how about relish? Ketchup relish. Oh yeah, sriracha, definitely. Oh yeah, that's good. Good call. How about banana peppers? Over here. Oh yeah, thanks channel. Onion is good. Jalapenos, very good. Seconding jalapenos, I see. That's awesome. What else might we want on here? Tara masalada.